Vladimir Putin sets to illegally annex 4 occupied territories in Ukraine. Russian state media reports that the referendum showed that nearly 95% of voters are in favor of joining Russia. U.S. officials have warned the Kremlin will rig the results, just as they did 8 years ago in Crimea. According to the British Defense Ministry, Russia could officially absorb the 4 regions as soon as this Friday. Today, Secretary of State Antony Blinken said that the U.S. would never recognize those territories as part of Russia. The referendum comes as thousands of Russians continuing to leave the country. They're trying to avoid Putin's call-up of 300,000 reserve troops to fight in Ukraine. Our sister network Sky News and their correspondent, Dominic Waghorn, spoke to some Russians who crossed the Georgian border.
10,000 Russians have crossed a day here since Putin's mobilization decree almost a week ago. Some fleeing call-up papers they've already been sent. Like Nick, on the run now to avoid fighting in Ukraine.
I want to leave for Russia because I'm an engineer and scientist, and my government wants to make meat from me.
The queue of vehicles at the Georgia border backs up for miles, with similar scenes reported in Kazakhstan and Mongolia too. Russians are voting with their feet against Putin's war and his call-up plans.
We've met an engineer, an IT specialist, a nuclear physicist, all who've given up their jobs and are simply walking out of Russia. This is a mass exodus in which Russia is hemorrhaging some of its brightest and its best. A brain drain that could take years to recover from.
Sky News' Dominic Waghorn on the border. Meantime, powerful explosions rattled the Baltic Sea before the European authorities discovered unusual leaks on the 2 Nord Stream pipelines. That today from seismologists in Sweden and Denmark. The leaks do raise concern about the possible sabotage as Europe faces a growing energy crisis. Denmark's military officials releasing this video today. It shows a swirling mass of natural gas bubbling up on the surface of the Baltic Sea. Sky News' Shabani Robbins reports on the fallout of that leak.
The pipelines run more than 1,000 kilometres under the Baltic Sea to Germany. The first leak was reported on the never-opened Nord Stream 2 line on Monday, east of the island of Bornholm. Then on Tuesday, 2 leaks were found on the nearby Nord Stream 1, with Swedish scientists detecting explosions.
We know very well what an underwater blast looks like, and so in this case there's no doubt this is not an earthquake. This is a blast that has been occurring in the water column or close to the bottom.
The cause of the damage is still being investigated. Ukraine's accused Russia of a terrorist attack, while Moscow says it's making its own inquiries, also claiming the pipelines have been deliberately destroyed, while experts are speculating what could have caused this damage. Convinced this was the result of a deliberate act, Denmark will meet the NATO chief on Wednesday to discuss the leak. If sabotage is confirmed here, that could mark a new and serious escalation in the energy war raging alongside the conflict in Ukraine. Siobhan Robbins, Sky News, Germany.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.